What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be reacting to a 7-second riddles video, and I'm here with Hikari, and this is Kirai, and let's get it started.
You're trapped in a room with no doors or windows. All of a sudden, the room starts filling with water. You check everywhere, but can't find any way to turn it off. You know that help is on the way, but it's still at least 5 minutes until their arrival. You only have 2 minutes. After that, the entire room will be flooded. Obviously, you can't hold your breath for 3 minutes.
Is that a notebook?
You've got 3 options, but only one of them can save your life.
Like this.
What should you choose?
Beaches?
A straw, a rope, or an empty bucket?
I knew it. Yeah.
Was there
the rope?
Bucket.
Rope?
You should opt for the bucket.
Let's
Put it
go.
on your head. This will create an air pocket, and you'll be able to breathe for a couple of minutes until help arrives. The police had long suspected that Mr. Hall was a smuggler, transporting forbidden things on his yacht. That day, they knew for sure the cargo they were looking for was on his vessel. Several police officers came with a search warrant to the marina where Mr. Hall's yacht was parked. They examined every nook and cranny of the yacht, but didn't find what they were looking for. Mr. Hall was sneering while seeing them off. Suddenly, the youngest police officer exclaimed, "I know where the cargo is." What did he understand?
The rope? Is it because the rope is down? And maybe like
the rope.
Yeah, maybe the cargo's down.
The cargo could only be underwater. Wrapped in a protective cover, it was tied to the anchor.
The rope was to the anchor.
Was having a beach vacation with her friend Teresa. One morning, the young women were sunbathing near the water. Teresa went to a cafe to get some lemonade while Doris went swimming. When Doris came back, she saw that her smartphone, which she had left on her beach towel, was gone. "Have you seen my phone?" she asked the man sunbathing nearby. "Nah, I've been sleeping all this time." At this moment, Teresa came back with the lemonade. She looked around and immediately understood where Doris's phone was. Who took it?
What's that towel-looking thing under him?
A towel?
But maybe he could be hiding the phone.
It was the man, all right.
Oh.
Before the incident, the spade was lying on his left. Now it's on the right. There's also a suspicious pile of sand near the spade.
It's a shovel in the
man must have hidden the phone in the sand, hoping to dig it out later. Austin, a rich businessman, brought very important documents to his office. But he had a meeting and needed to leave for several hours. Austin asked his secretary to be on the lookout for anything suspicious. His competitors could try to break into his office to look at the documents. When he came back, his secretary told Austin everything had been quiet. But when the man looked around, he realized someone had been inside his office. The secretary eventually admitted having fallen asleep while Austin was away. How did the businessman understand someone had visited his office?
What? Maybe it was the secretary. The globe is turned.
The globe on his desk is now turned in the opposite direction.
Oh.
I guessed.
So someone just went in his office to turn it?
Carl was going to arrive in the country. According to this information, the man was going to come by plane. Unfortunately, the police knew very little about him. He was short, wearing glasses, and traveling under a false name. Detective Adams went to the airport. He detained 4 people who fit the description. They were Mr. Lewis, Mr. Welkoff, Mr. Taylor, and Mr. Wilson. Look at these men carefully and try to figure out who the criminal is.
The black one's the shortest.
What's that?
Wait, no, it's the one in the pink. The one in the pink is the shortest.
They're all pink.
One of the two on the edges.
His last name is actually the criminal's last name, Walker, but with its letters reversed.
Recklaw.
Look at
the only one
that's so obvious.
To figure out which of them is the fake one.
Not for me.
All of them. All of them are
the one on the far right.
The one on the far left.
One on the far right.
It's the princess on the right.
Yeah.
The tiaras of the princess on the left and the one in the middle have a reflective shine to them. You can see
they're only shiny because they're fake. They put glitter on it.
It doesn't shine. It's made of plastic.
Yes, it is.
Terry invited his friend Alice, who was studying to become a police officer, to a party.
Spy.
It was organized by his friend Sean. Terry was worried there could be a thief at this party. Throughout the event, Alice was watching the guests attentively. At the end of the party, she told Terry who the thief was. Have you figured it out?
It was the girl in the white shirt in the back with the gold purse, because she had something around her neck.
It's the host, Sean. At the beginning of the party, one of the guests had a watch on his wrist, and this woman had a beautiful necklace. But at the end of the party, the watch is already on Sean's wrist, and the necklace is in the flower pot.
He's crazy.
Look at these people carefully. Who does this dog belong to?
The dog belongs to the dude with the blonde hair, because he stopped, and they are coming over to
The dog's owner
pet him.
is the guy in the middle.
Yeah.
He's the only one who isn't trying to pet the animal. Look at these guys carefully. One of them is not living alone. Who is it?
The one not living alone is the one on the right, because he's got 2 toothbrushes.
Yeah, but so is the other one.
The other one has a razor and
He's got 2 toothbrushes.
What if he needs to?
William, a successful businessman, was having dinner at an expensive restaurant. At one point, he went outside to make an important call. When he returned, his case with money and documents was gone.
Yeah.
The thief
And
could
so
only
is
be
Abraham's
another customer.
hat.
When the police arrived, they questioned everyone who was in the restaurant. Karen said she had been writing a new chapter of her book.
It's Karen.
Paul said he had been waiting in a line to get to the bathroom.
He had
already
not.
paid for her coffee and was putting on her coat. And Robert was having a video call with his girlfriend. It didn't take detectives long to figure out
He don't got a girlfriend. Stop lying.
So it's probably him?
It's him. He don't got a girlfriend. There's no way. Or it's Karen. It's one of those two.
The criminal is Paul. Besides
It's Abraham
him,
Lincoln.
There were only 4 other visitors at the restaurant,
And
they
he
were
wasn't
all
wearing
busy.
his hat.
How could there be any line for the bathroom? And finally, the teacher gave Gloria several pool balls. Use only 3 of them
Where's
to
the
make
8 ball?
this equation true. After a couple of minutes, Gloria figured out the way to do it. Do you know what she did?
She did math.
The girl rotated 9 and got 6. After
Hacker,
that, she took
cheater.
the numbers 13,
That's
14,
hacking.
and 6, and
That's
got 30.
cheating. You
That-
can't do
Gloria's
that.
quick wit helped her.
What a
and she
hacker.
passed the test.
Hacker.
Detective
Not allowed to do that.
Carlson was walking along the street when he heard the sound of glass shattering. He looked around and saw a large crowd gathering near the broken window of a jewelry store. The shocked owner was inside. The detective ran up to
Stop
him.
lying.
Has anything been stolen? The man said he hadn't understood yet. But then Carlson exclaimed, "Sorry, I've got a thief to catch," and rushed away.
It's
What did
him.
he see?
He saw that he stole the stuff. It's him. It's
No.
that dude
It's the yellow.
that looks like Ryan
The
Reynolds.
store window was broken to distract everyone. People were looking away and didn't see this guy stealing a wallet from the man in a suit. At first, the wallet was in the man's pocket. Now the thief is rushing away, the wallet in his hand.
Wow.
A businessman arrived at his office
Why
after
is he
a long
holding it
trip.
like this?
He
Like not
discovered
even
that some
hanging
important
on?
documents had disappeared
He's just
from
gonna.
his desk.
It's just gonna
He
slip right.
immediately called the police, and a detective arrived shortly
That's not how it
after.
works.
After interviewing all the workers, he had a list with 3 suspects on it. They were Emma, the accountant, Sophia, the receptionist, and James, the sales
It's
manager.
James.
But all
He
of
was
these
the
people
criminal
claimed
last
they
time.
hadn't been inside the businessman's office. It didn't take the detective long to figure out who was lying.
Oh, that.
Oh,
have
yeah.
It's him.
It
Look at
is
the
him.
shoe prints.
Yeah, the other ones are wearing high heels. It's obvious.
Yeah, it's James. I was right from the start. It's James.
And you would have heard the high
The
heels
thief
go.
is James.
You would've heard him
Both women
going.
wear high heels in the office, but the footprints on the floor are obviously left by
No.
a pair of sneakers. The students saw several numbers made up of matches. What should be
James
the last number?
obviously wears high heels. What should be the
What
last?
should be the last number? 8, 9, 5, 3,
I don't know.
24.
6? What?
I don't know.
The last number
6?
should be 1.
Oh.
After every step,
Alright.
the number of joints goes down by 1.
You think we're that smart?
You
I'm not
got lost in the
smart.
desert. It's already dark,
Good
but bright
stuff.
moonlight illuminates the surroundings. At one point, you see a tower, but an evil wizard is looking out of the window. He tells you, if you want to
Play with
save
my
your
cat.
life, solve my riddle, you need to figure out the height of this tower. You look around and see nothing but several fallen tree branches. There's also a watch on your wrist and your own shadow. What can you use to figure out how high the tower is?
Your shadow. You go.
Yeah. compare your shadow to the tower's shadow.
Yeah, but like maybe you gotta go to the top.
Your shadow will help you.
I don't know.
You can compare its length with the length of the shadow.
Yeah, I'm so smart.
Since you know your height, you can calculate the height of the tower.
I'm not that smart.
I don't know my height.
There are in this picture.
How many watermelons?
There are 1, 2.
There are none. None full.
5.
Oh.
An elderly lady called the police. She told them someone had sneaked into her house while she had been asleep. The intruder took away the money she kept hidden in her kitchen cupboard. The woman was sure it was one of her neighbors. The police visited all the neighbors, but each of them claimed they had spent the entire day at home.
That's a lot.
Look at their houses and try to figure out who the thief is.
Wait, the one of the cars has moved, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's Rick. It's Rick. That car is moved.
Rick is lying. He wasn't at home.
Liar.
The car was parked near the house already after the snow had built up on the driveway.
I'm on a street.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Without them, she won't be able to solve a complicated case. The only thing she knows is that the witness is left-handed.
Is it you?
These people and help the detective choose the person she needs.
It's...
Wait, look at that lady's holding... One of them has to be holding the left.
Oh, it's
the waitress. She's holding the tray with her right hand and serving people with her left dominant hand.
Oh, yeah, she's going like this.
Gloria failed her math test. Luckily, her professor was an understanding woman. She offered a deal. If the girl cracked 3 riddles, she'd get a good mark. Of course, Gloria agreed.
How do they do
the
one?
first task was to figure out the answer to the equation. Can you do the same?
No.
I can't see it, so I don't know. Oh, it's 300.
Is 232.
Oh, no, it's not.
Gloria didn't need much time to solve.